Hello, good morning. Welcome to another new edition on a new live cast in the Kringle back office. This is a new members training, and this training is to help you to understand what we're doing in the Kringle community and to give you the way forward to be able to master to details the reality of what is taking place in this community. Moreover, my name is Gildas Mufo and call Mufo Money, and that is the name of which I've been baptized within the criminal community. So welcome. I'm going to show you how you can make it with the criminal community and how you can earn being part of the criminal community. So let's keep the ball rolling as we go through the presentation. The Criminal Society is a global initiative as a sharing and illuminatory society founded upon the principle that humanity is capable of lifting itself out of the morass of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, suffering and ignorance into a new dawn of abundance and prosperity for all. So this new dawn of abundance and prosperity for all is the focus of which the criminal community is standing on. But the world at large has been made to believe in scarcity. What is the root cause of war, crime and poverty? Is the belief in scarcity. We live in a world full of natural abundance, and yet mankind is ensnared in artificial scarcity because they have made us to believe that this is what it is, but of which is different from what we think it is. The reality is that what this artificial scarcity has led to massive inequality with all the world population, as this video will expose to us.
So I did some research, and this is what I found from reliable sources like the UN. It turns out that while the US is totally out of whack, things are actually way worse for the planet as a whole. Let's start with this graph. A perfectly even distribution of wealth among all living people, with everyone divided into 5 equal groups. Now, let's show how much each group actually has. Shocking, right? 80% of the world's people barely have any wealth. It's hard to even see them on the charts. Meanwhile, the richest 2%, they have more wealth than half of the rest of the world. Let's look at this chart another way. Let's take the whole world's population, all 7 billion of us, and reduce it to just a representative 100 individuals. Here they are, poorest people on the left, richest people on the right. Now let's show how the world's total wealth, roughly $223 trillion, is distributed. The vast majority have practically nothing. Nothing with which to educate their children, nothing with which to pay for basic medicines. While the richest 1%, they've accumulated 43% of our world's wealth. The bottom 80%, meanwhile, that's 8 out of every 10 people, have just 6% between them. But even this doesn't really show how extreme things have become. The richest 300 people on Earth have the same wealth as the poorest 3 billion. So the number of people it takes to fill a mid-sized commercial aircraft have more wealth than the populations of India, China, the US, and Brazil combined.
So we can see from this presentation that a whole lot of wealth is being stocked by a very few minority of the world population, while the vast majority of the world population
So I did some research.
Under abject poverty. It's unfair that 1% has 99% of all the world's money and the rest of the world is living under poverty.
2016 might become a more virtual world. It will also be a more unequal world than ever before.
Looking at what the present state of
For the first time, the richest 1% of the population will enjoy a greater share of global wealth than the other 99%.
And we are saying that the solution needs to come from us, because if we keep trusting the status quo, we will most likely lose all our freedom and end up on a universal basic income guaranteeing that all of us will live in poverty while robots take over all the jobs that we have. So what should we do? And talking about solutions, some have started and telling us that money can be a mutual agreement, can not only be money in the sense of which the financial institutions today are telling us. So this video helps us to understand keenly that money can take a new form. Let's listen to them as they expose this new concept.
You owe me $50, but I'll accept that in Bitcoin, Feathercoin, Litecoin, or Kanye West.
LTAT. Good mythical morning.
What is this worth to you, Link?
I'd say $20, Rhett.
And why is that worth to you, $20?
Because it says 20 on it.
And why does that matter to you? Why is it valuable to you?
Because the person I give it to get the thing I want also agrees that it's what I'm getting from them is worth $20.
That's currency. That's currency. Class dismissed. No, okay. All right. So
I'm a current dude.
You may know that we went off the gold standard at some point in the United States of America, meaning that a dollar does not represent some actual gold somewhere.
Fort Knox.
Now it is just the government says this is worth $20. Okay, and enough people agree, and it becomes worth something, and other governments agree. You get it. Now, cryptocurrency. You probably heard lots about Bitcoin. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. You got to invest in Bitcoin if you want to get rich, like Harvard. You hear about Harvey? He bought a Bitcoin and now he's a millionaire. That's what I heard back home when I was in North Carolina over Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, Bitcoin's this, Bitcoin's that. And so I'm like, well, what is this stuff? I hear it in the news. It's called cryptocurrency. Now, the key difference between $20, yep, research,
that.
And cryptocurrency is the fact that this is backed by a central government. In other words, there's a bank. You can have it, sure. It's fake. It's worth nothing to me because it's not backed up by gold. No, I want that back. There's a central bank, a government-backed bank that has created that money, right?
Yes.
That issues that money.
Yes.
And so the stable thing, like the United States government, says that this is worth a certain thing. But cryptocurrency, it's just like me and you on the side, and we're like, hey, you want to start some money?
Yeah, man, I've been thinking I want to start money.
We can call it Rhett and Link dollars or Rhett and Link coin.
I don't have a printer, so that's
we don't even need that. It can just all be totally digital, man.
Bingo.
We'll call it Rhett and Link coin, and it'll be totally digital. And me and you will decide how many of it's going to be made and what it's worth.
What about just Link coin?
I don't want to do that. Let's make it Rhett and Link coin. We're stronger together, buddy. Stick with me here.
You can be in it.
And then we go out and we say, hey, you guys want to invest in Rhett and Link coin? You want some Rhett and Link coin? And
we call it Link coin for short.
Hey, this guy over here, we convinced this guy over here to sell his feed for his horses in Rhett and Link coin. He's accepting Rhett and Link coin.
Feed people.
And then all of a sudden, you've got this network of users who've all agreed that Rhett and Link coin is worth something, and then it becomes worth something. Does that make sense? It's basically worth something because people have agreed, in a network, have agreed that it is worth something, but it's just digital.
So looking at what this reality has shown to us, we can quickly understand what it means to get a new financial system. And talking about this, the Kringle Society has its own private currency, which is TBC, the short form of the billion coin, of which its smaller units are called Kringles, or better still, we call it Kringles, which is used among the members of the community for the exchange and purchase of goods and services. This reality is opened up with this main goal being that the Kringle community wants to restore equality and reduce to the end the issue of inequality with every man, woman, and child that joins the Kringle community. As we pull along, watch this video that will help you to understand clearly what we are trying to put through to you.
You are conscious. You are self-aware and capable of higher thinking. You and all of humanity are more valuable than precious gold. A mountain of gold by itself cannot do all the things you can do. You are more valuable as a living man or as a living woman than anything else in this world. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Mankind is the most valuable thing on earth, and you are a part of it. We are inviting you to become part of a currency that recognizes you and your birthright to live in abundance. We are in the final stages of our global distribution of this currency that only goes up in value as each new member joins it. It's the members of our community that bring value to our currency, and we measure that value in grains of gold. We're in the distribution phase of our currency, while we've been building a new economy around it from the ground up over the past 3.5 years. Merchants all over the world accept our currency, or partially accept our currency as payment for their goods and services. We want to give you a gift of some of it that is valued over $2,500, which you can use immediately with our participating merchants. During the distribution phase, we have two classes of members. You will either hold enough coin to become a billionaire or a millionaire. The creator of this coin has made enough to create 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires to establish an economy based on abundance, which will pull out all of the stops suppressing humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. It's time for humanity to lift itself up. The creator, otherwise known as the admin of this coin, is ready to distribute enough of these coins to you to turn you into a millionaire or billionaire in exchange for you completing some simple tasks. This is on top of the gift we will give you. In other words, you do not have to have millions and billions of dollars to buy into these positions. All you have to do is complete some simple tasks, and you will be rewarded with a mass quantity of these coins. In fact, it will be easy to turn you into a millionaire this week. Wow! Think about that. You could be a millionaire this week. The best part is that we can do this lawfully. We are at peace with all governments around the world, and we are recognized as a private, self-regulated society. Since we don't offer coins on the public market exchanges, we're free from the tethers that governments place on the market-based coins. We are free from the same regulations and tethers that have been used for so long to suppress humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. You can finally be free to live a life of abundance. Isn't that what you always wanted? For more information about this, please read our public notice. So, you may be wondering how much this is going to cost you. Yes, of course, building and maintaining a global currency costs money, right? Everything can't just be for free. There is a monthly admin fee that needs to be paid to make all of this possible. Common sense will tell you that. So how much is that? The monthly admin fee is only 8 grains of gold, payable digitally. Well, how much is 8 grains of gold in USD, you may be asking? Is it $250? I mean, that would be a good deal if it was, because the gift is worth over $2,500, right? No, it's not $250 a month. By the way, our currency is free from transaction fees and middlemen. 0 transaction fees. Is the admin fee $100? No. How about $50 a month? No again. 8 grains of gold is about $25 today. That's it. Remember, this could turn you into a millionaire within a week, and it may only cost you $25 to make that happen once you complete the tasks required. If you can't manage to take advantage of this offer, don't worry. We have many jobs available where you can earn some of this currency, but these jobs won't pay you enough to become a millionaire so fast. But maybe over the years you can build up to that level. Every economy has workers at the bottom of it, right? The choice is yours. Do what it takes to become a billionaire, a millionaire, or become a worker supporting this economy that will make the world a better place to live in for all of us. Or you can even go away and keep supporting the current financial system that has been responsible for so much misery and perpetual poverty in the world. Make a good choice today.
So looking at the works of things, we need to make a great choice for what we are doing, because the reality is quite a different one for every member of the community. We need to help each and everyone to understand that the reality of what we're doing is very, very useful to everyone. Now, let's help you to position yourself. Talking about positioning yourself, if you look at the map we have right here, we have the mature TBC community structure that is presented to us in these different angles. We have the billionaire, the millionaire, and the employment zone. And if you complete the necessary activity to acquire a millionaire spot, you may be among the lucky people that will be receiving up to $500,000 a month in Bitcoin by getting a position on the rotator. I will explain what is the rotator. But for now, if you're coming on new, focus on getting rapid reward before the timer in your back office hits 0, because once it hits 0, you will lose all the opportunity offered to you at entrance. Moreover, the rotator is a mechanism in the crypto community where 111,111 members that meet the monthly requirement will be placed on the rotator, and there is only one requirement today: pay the Billionaire Program fee monthly, and you will have the opportunity to be among these people that are the ones to be going to be receiving $500,000 and to be running the crypto community. So all this depends on you and the decision that you need to make. Moreover, a lifetime personal development is offered to all these people to help see that they maintain their position and they are on a good footing to take way along to run the crypto community. And more on that gives them the way forward to permit us to function smoothly. Everyone that enters the crypto community has to pass through a link which will be offered to you, and once you get registered, you receive a gift of over 250,000 Pringles. And if you want more at this distribution phase, you need to select a program and activate that program. Once you do that, you are open up to a whole lot of other advantages or rewards that will permit you to earn more coins. So that is important, because if you select, for example, the Billionaire Program after your registration and help 2 people to come on board immediately within 24 hours, you are going to receive 20 TBC. And if you help those 2 people to have 2 each, you are going to receive 50 TBC within the next 48 hours. So this is an opportunity offered to everyone to help grow the economy as quick as possible, because this will lead us to mass adoption. 2 get 4, 4 get 8, and that is how we are growing like wildfire. So that is what we are focusing on, and we are asking you to carry along with us. And on this same limit, or on this same wave line, we are telling you that don't stop there. Get to social media platform, get to people and tell them that I have a gift for you. Time is short, call me. As they come on board and receive the gift, tell them that they can have more by selecting a program and activating for that program. They will be open up to a whole lot of activities that will permit them to increase the number of coins they are to have. As they select a program and pay their activation fee to receive more of this coin as they participate in other activities, you are going to receive 50% of the activation fee directly, and this is called Bitcoin bounties. From the time that these slides were made, up to 6 million USD has been shared for these slides, but for the people that have helped people to come on board. But right now we're talking over 10 million USD that has been shared to people that participate in Bitcoin bounty by helping others to join and pay their activation fee as they participate in the programs. It doesn't stop there. You can use this as a job. Work today, get paid today. Means that you can decide to be working today and get paid today by participating in this Bitcoin bounty program. So you collect Bitcoin bounty within 15 minutes of earning them by helping others to join the crypto community in order to help them activate their back office. That is how you also earn a whole lot as you move along. Moreover, you can tell them to pay yearly and get a discount. If they go for the annual pay, they are going to have a whole lot of discounts. They can save up to $50 by selecting the Billionaire Program and pay for 1 year. If they go for the Millionaire Program, they have a reduction of $23, or if they go for the Status Program, they have a reduction of $12 for their annual payment. So this is a very big opportunity for them to make it great for themselves. The reality is on their side and is on their part, and gives them room to really have a very big reduction. And you know what? 50% of what they have received is going to come back to you. Now, from August to the end of December, everyone that receives their or everyone that pays his back office with crypto is going to receive 1,000 TBC as a gift to 10,000 TBCs from now to December. So from now to December, we have offered the crypto community the opportunity for people that pay in crypto to at least have 1,000 TBC by activating their back office for 1 year in crypto. So the reality is on their side. United for Food or Food Subsidy Center coming soon to a city near you gives you the opportunity to be able to have a food center where you can go and shop at 100%, at 50%, pardon, with Kringles and 50% cash. So those who are of the Billionaire Program, this is open to you, and once you attend 1,000 in number in a particular vicinity, you have the opportunity to have these centers where you can shop 50% cash and 50% Kringles. Moreover, we have this life force assurance health card that gives you the opportunity to have all your health bills being paid for you, up to food supplements and aesthetical surgery. So you can help yourself by going to the criminal back office and filling this form, and you will have this card immediately when they are available. Moreover, for everyone that is joining and you think that it's difficult for you to make $1,000 a month, you can go to the mass adoption training from Monday to Friday, where you will meet the crew that are running the mass adoption meeting, where you'll be taught on how to be able to be making $1,000 a week. A lot are making it. I'm equate to be making it also. So this is an opportunity for you to really accept that the criminal community is great and pull yourself along. Thank you for listening. This is time for question and answers. You can go below this video. I'll put it on YouTube, and you can still ask your questions from there. I'll be really available to answer your question. Thank you very much, and see you for another edition.